What's going on, guys? I'm showing you how to make an old school beat, like one of those, like it's kind of hard, like not too hard. It's just that in between, just that perfect old school beat, if you know what I'm saying. And what I did was I started off with this sample right here, and it was originally in 125 BPM. And what I then did is I just stretched it, and what I did is I just took it then down to 90 BPM. Most old school beats are like 80 to 100, like not over 99. I'd say around there are the best type of old school beats. And what I did was I only put some EQ on it, like quite crazy EQ though. Lots of sounds coming all over it, and as you can see, I like cut out lots of the parts that were just way too like harsh, and this is how it sounded after that. As you can see, that's how it was sounding. Then the next thing I did is I went into arcade, and I got this one right here, this reciprocate. I got that one, and yeah, so I put them down like this with that preset from arcade. Then what I also did was put some EQ on there, cut out the lows of those. Then I also put some reverb on it like this, some delay as well, then also some EQ. This one like one of those like background radio effects, so like it sounds like it's more in the background when you put this type of effect on it, and it ended up sounding like this. Then that was pretty much it for the cool like melodies and all that stuff. The next thing I did is I went straight to the drums, because I wouldn't keep it too complicated with the melodies and the old school beats. What I did was I put down the snare right here, no effects on it. Then I went over to the hi-hats and put it down like this with just a bit of bounce as well. Then what I did was I added a kick. These all don't have any effects on it because, I don't know, it's more about sound selection. Just get good drums, and you don't have to worry too much about adding effects on it. So next thing I did was put in this open hat. Now this did have some reverb on it, and that's it. Then I think one of the most important things I did after that was I added the bass. What I did for that is I just followed the bass notes. I have a video on that if you want to check that out. I'll leave a link to that in the description, how you find the bass notes of a loop or of a sample of anything like that. So that's what I did, and I put down this pattern right here. So the last two things I added was this crash right here just at the start. That just had a bit of reverb on it and some delay. That's what I just play every time the hook or the verse comes in. And then what I also added was this snare right here, just sometimes plays in between, just like mix it up a bit. So what I did for the layout was I just started off with this intro right here, just with the sample and the arcade, and then it just drops with a snare where everything cuts out. This is how that sounds like. And this should be like the hook right here, just without the arcade sample, starting off with a crash, and then comes over here. This is the verse, starts off with the crash again, then the sample comes in here, and yeah, just the drums coming in and out again just to switch up a bit. Then it's just the hook copied over again right here, then back to the verse again. It's almost the same as before, just like the drums are cut out different a bit, you know, just messing around with those. I would do that, just, you know, cut out like the hi-hat sometimes, cut out the snare sometimes, stuff like that. Then over here comes the bridge, and then it's the hook copied over again. So yeah, that was that. I added my tag, and the whole beat was done. So pretty simple, but like that's how you want to keep it if you want to sell these type of beats. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you want, you can check out the full beat in the description, and subscribe to this channel, my other channels, all that kind of stuff. And peace.